Off we go again then. Peterborough Phantoms up against the Sheffield Steeldogs, one of the form teams in the EPL this season. And Peterborough, well, struggling somewhat and desperate for a win really, but it's going to be unbelievably difficult against the Steeldogs. And Glower for the face-off. Glower gets it away and Glower comes back for it. On Elliott there. Oh, Peterborough throwing the hits and are ready for them. Well, the fans are loving it. And it looks like we might have a penalty there. Glower's been tripped. And Elliott, I know we've got Graham and Elliott going for a dust-up. Helmets and gloves off. Graham gets hold of him. They're both throwing punches. Down goes Elliott, but he's back on his feet again and throwing a couple of good punches. Even Stevens at the moment. Graham's got his jersey tugging and holding. Elliott seems to be throwing one or two more shots. Oh, good one. He lays him down. Elliott's on his back and Graham's on top of him, and this game's got off to a lively start and the fans are loving it. Oslins then, the goal scorer. He gets it. He leaves it for Murray Zeedins. Zeedins through the legs of bounds. Peterborough go 1-0 up. Steeldogs make a mistake and Murray Zeedins was on hand and he didn't make one himself. Straight through the legs of 1-0 up with 5.5 minutes left on this first period. Zeedins has a go, but I think someone caught his stick. It's Carl on down there battling for the puck, kept him in. Chris Allen rips one just wide of the target. Had a bit of time and space. Oh, that's got to be bored in on Payet. Nasty. Yeah, he could get. Well, it looks like one of the Peterborough boys is laid out cold, and that was a very dangerous hit there, just off the boards. It's one of those Luke Ferrara, I think, looking a little stunned with 6 seconds left. He's going to go and have a sit down in his stall in the locker room and 4-on-3 at the moment. Chris Allen gets the puck, slides it back to Joe Graham, and now it's Luke Ferrara with it. Obviously feeling a bit more like it after that boarding from Andre Payet towards the end of that period. And Tate with it. He backhands it across to Bentham. Nice one for Maris Zeedins. Zeedins across in the middle there for Tate. Puck comes up, pulled down by Robbie Brown round the back of the goal. He loses possession and it's Lee Hayward with it. He knocks it up for Ashley Culver. Robbie Brown to Richard Bentham. No one there for Peterborough to get it behind the goal. Instead it's Lee Hayward with possession. He knocks it across, intercepted by Bentham. Bentham fires it in. Bounds, uses pad to knock it away into the corner. Weldon. Oh, and a shot goes wide by Bentham. Roddy Brown can't quite turn it back in. It's kept in now by Will Weldon, and Bentham on it now. On the far side there for Graham. Calvert's going to be called. Oh, it's no, maybe, might not be, it might be Duncombe. We got another one. There we go, Culver and Bentham. Second fight of the night then. They're looking up, they're covering a bit of ground now. Bentham just fires one in, didn't bother grabbing, his shirt's off. He's lost his shirt. Calls it a day at that. Well, if we're going to have all these fights, they ought to start fitting a few fight straps in the shirts. Still, he didn't get it tangled up over his head, which was probably better. Duncan coming in, having a word with Bentham, I think. Bentham could find himself in the penalty box, which is a bit of a pointless penalty in fairness. Minutes and 6 seconds played in this second period. Peterborough still with their noses just in front, leading the Steeldogs by 1-0. Puck comes up for Greg Wood. Steve Duncombe gets it across to Edgar's Bedbris in the middle, and it's a goal on the end of that. Number 7, Andre Payet, the pantomime villain, smirks at the Peterborough crowd. Warren Tate. Oh, what's going on now? Smith and Robbie Brown. I think it's Robbie Brown having a go. There's 2 fights going on now. Weldon it was, and Sykes, Hurst, and that could be Brown. Well, the second was very short-lived, but that's 4 of an evening, many as we've seen down here for the past few months. Comes back through for Duncombe now on the point. Don't forget, Steeldogs on the power play. Peterborough can't afford to let them settle. That's Oslins, comes back out to Duncombe. Duncombe tries to feed it through, and it's a goal. Took a deflection and bounced in top right-hand corner. It's 2-1 Steeldogs with just a shade under 4 minutes left on the period, and it was a power play goal. Just in front of King now, behind the goal it's Greg Wood. Out it comes again to Gomenyuk. He's going to try and feed the puck through, but Chris Allen gets on it as Peterborough back up to the strength. It's Jeff Glower. Tries to get the puck across to Chris Allen, and shrugs off the attentions of Bedbris. Jeff Glower with it. Into the middle there. Now it's Graham. Graham across to... It's a goal! Equaliser from Robbie Brown. Manages to slide it past Ben Bounds. Nice little combination there. And Peterborough make it 2-2 then with 16:26 left on this third and final period. Peterborough back in the game, and we're heading to overtime. Oh, here we go. What's going on now? Culvert's having another go at, and he jumped Carl on, I think. And he's having a go at him on the bench as well. Goes back to Chris Allen. Zedins knocks it into the corner. Luke Ferreira comes after it, I think. And show it to goal! 3-2 Phantoms! I think that was, well, I'm not sure, I can't tell you. I think it was Luke Ferreira got on the end of that one and ripped it top right hand corner to beat Bounds, and Peterborough go 3-2 up after leading early doors. The Steeldogs came back in them, but 2 goals in this third period sees Phantoms on top. Graham down the right. Payet misses him. That's Glower. Then comes Carl on to try and help out and dig the puck out, and the Steeldogs get it and get it away. to Oslins. Chris Allen is goal number 4. Luke Ferrara gets on at the end of it again as the shot came in from Chris Allen, and he was just tipped in by Luke Ferrara. Peterborough up 4-2 with 7:53 remaining. Moving forward, Bebris fires it in, but straight at King. Oops. "17 seconds remaining. Our confidence boosting when it'll be indeed. Shot comes in from Oslins. Over the top it goes. Puck still loose. Gibson has it. Gets it to Oslins. Oslins back to Morgan. Shot comes in from Gomenyuk. The puck rattles around the boards. Joe Graham gets it. Knocks it around, but got Gomenyuk. We're into the last minute. Oslins now on it. Across to Bebris. He misses the target. Kept in by Morgan. Oslins now to Gibson. Gibson in front of the goal is Brittle. On that far post is Bebris. Peterborough battling for the puck and trying to get hold of it. Be happy just to get it away as Tom Carlon across to Andre Lauco. Back to Carlon. Carlon looking to see if he can get the empty netter. Back to Lauco. Steeldogs defending as netminders. It makes no odds really now. It looks like the game's all but done and dusted, and Peterborough find the goal, the empty netter, to make it 5-2, and the Steeldogs are beaten. I'm sure of that. 13 seconds, there's no coming back, there's no doubt about it. Peterborough, it looks like they're on the cusp of a morale boosting victory. The buzzer goes then at the end of the game. Peterborough players show relief, patting each other on the heads, on the back. Pleased with that win.